Hey everybody, live from Ottawa. You can see some buildings in the parliamentary block here behind me. Just wanted to do an update right here. Just stepped out of the House of Commons. Wanted to give you an update on what I've been up to. We had the financial update yesterday. Good to see everybody here. Hi Karen. Hi David. I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes to get some more people live here. Hi Star. Hi Richard. Hi Parliament. Good to see you. Hi, Angie. So, I'm here in Ottawa right now, and we just saw an economic update yesterday. And I posted an article earlier today written by somebody from CTV, and they basically characterized the economic update as preparing for a spring election and setting aside $100 billion for Trudeau's Great Reset. And, I just want to say, there's obviously a lot of different theories out there in the internet, and who knows, the degrees to which some are true and others aren't, and there may never be a way to know. But what I do is I look at the facts, and there's certain things that are indisputable. There's the fact that major organizations like the World Economic Forum have used the term Great Reset. We've seen Prime Minister Trudeau use the term reset and talk about remaking the economy. We've seen a readout from Prince Charles' conversation with Justin Trudeau. And Prince Charles mentioned the fact that he was excited to talk about the Great Reset with Justin Trudeau. So there is a plan here by Justin Trudeau and other world elites to remake the world in their utopian vision, a vision that probably comes from a good place in their heart maybe, but will inevitably undermine small business. It will undermine personal and civil liberties, and it will also undermine certainly our energy sector and various other manufacturing and industry here in Canada. So this is a problem. This is certainly an issue that we should be speaking out against, and it's something that I've been against. I just ran into MP Pierre Poilievre in the hall here, and he's put out some great stuff on the Great Reset, and he was slammed by the media for promoting conspiracy theories. But frankly, when Prince Charles, Prime Minister Trudeau, and others are using these terms, we have to say, hey, what do they mean by that? What are they trying to do? So I am against Justin Trudeau's utopian visions for remaking the economy. And yesterday, we saw an economic update that provided that identified to us that we're at $400 billion roughly in deficit. We're close to breaching the $1 trillion mark for debt, and we're not seeing a return in our investment. We're seeing Canada being at the highest per capita deficit out of the G7. We're seeing one of the highest levels of unemployment. We're almost double unemployment levels of the UK, and this is again. The Liberals, Minister Freeland, Prime Minister Trudeau, they're bragging about how they've spent all this money. And listen, I'm in favor. If you're gonna force people to stay home, listen, you have to give them something. But what we're seeing here is a government that's bragging for spending more than any other G7 country, and yet we're not seeing the return. We're not seeing low unemployment rates. We're not seeing the return in our investment that we need to see. So this is something that was a concern to me. Obviously, again, there was no mention of seniors, the cohort which is the strongest and hardest hit by COVID-19 in terms of fatalities. So I just wanted to give you guys an update here from Ottawa. So thank you so much for watching today. And, it's challenging to try and keep this government to account. They spend like there's no tomorrow, and they're oftentimes propped up by other parties as well. And we need to see programs that actually help our small business. We're seeing so many small business. We're seeing so many farmers and other industries just fall through the cracks. I just got off of a phone call with some local stakeholders in the agriculture sector, and they are getting slammed right now. And programs that were supposed to be out the door for them months ago are still sitting on the minister's desk here in Ottawa. So this is, there's been money being spent on almost everything, and yet we're seeing businesses close because the rent relief program was geared towards landlords instead of the tenants. And this is, creating programs that people can't access is just a hallmark for failure. And I also read an article in the Globe and Mail that was talking about the amount of billions of dollars, $45 billion went out the door in income and other type of wage support. And yet statistics show that only $21 billion of wages were lost. And I have no problem paying for lost wages, but we shouldn't be paying $2 for every dollar lost in wages. And I know for a fact that many people that deserve to get more support, like some of our small business owners, simply didn't get it. So this is what we're seeing here. We're seeing a scattergun, machine gun approach instead of targeted approach, which is what you need to do. You need to be targeted. You need to be smart. You need to be precise. We're not seeing that. We haven't seen that. Even with things like rapid testing. I mean, there are so many things that can be done if you give people the tools to be able to reopen their businesses. We need to get on a path to reopening in a smart way, and that is what I've always been behind, and I will still continue to fight for that. So listen, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching today, and keep an eye on my updates and my postings, and I'll try and pop out again to give you some more updates as time goes on. Government will break by the end of next week unless things change. And I don't know when the next election will be, but I'll tell you that economic update we got yesterday, that looks like a government planning for an election. This was far more than just COVID supports. This was setting aside tens and 20s and 30s of billions that we don't have to promote failed Liberal promises and a failed Liberal agenda. So thank you so much for watching today. Look forward to talking to you soon. God bless Canada, and thank you for watching. Merry Christmas.